Hello, welcome to the wealthiest and the richest. Hey YouTube, welcome to our channel. I'm gonna give you stimulus updates of the week and straight to the point. A U.S. Treasury report out last week found that the Social Security Trust Fund is projected to only be able to pay out full benefits through 2033, 1 year earlier than what the 2020 report projected, and a key Medicare trust fund could run low on funds by 2026. That said, the worst case scenario is not that the program will stop paying benefits completely. The bulk of the Social Security funding comes from dollars that come out of our paychecks and matched by our employers. William Arnott, the CEO of the National Academy of Social Insurance, said, "Worst case, let's say that in 2033 there's no more trust fund. That doesn't mean Social Security is gone. It means that the benefits that are to be paid that year will have to be cut across the board by 25%. We're going to update you with the latest SSDI, SSI, VA, Social Security benefits in this video and also the next video. In order to watch that video, please click on the subscribe button and click on the bell icon so you will get notified whenever we upload that video for you. And please smash that like button. It really helps our channel and it helps us to bring more great updates just for you. Now let's move on. Social Security Trust Fund running low. The Social Security program added more money to its key trust fund than it needed to pay out from 1990 through 2017, but that trend flipped in recent years, and without federal action, the gap is expected to widen to the point that the trust would become insolvent in 2033. Arnott added that such a situation is not good. "I don't want to minimize how bad that is, but it's not zero. And I think people have to keep it in perspective that the trust fund is not the sole source of Social Security financing. Americans, particularly younger generations, are quite jaded about whether Social Security will be around when they retire. One survey from Nationwide Financial found that 47% of millennials, defined as Americans currently between the ages of 25 through 40, agreed that they will not get a dime of the Social Security benefits they have earned. Millennials in particular would need Social Security because they're missing something their parents or grandparents had, and that was a good old-fashioned traditional pension." Arnott says they're in jobs that don't have pensions. They have 401ks. They're going to need Social Security more than any other generation. Current workers have a lot at stake and they have to realize that. And let us know in the comments below what you think about it and your opinion on what type of Social Security we need to get and at how much and until when, because the people really need it now. And Social Security stimulus, we need it really now, really do. The Social Security Trustees Report. The latest reports from the U.S. Treasury gave the first comprehensive look of how much the pandemic affected the two pillars of America's social safety net, Social Security and Medicare, finding that the effects of the pandemic could be less than many have feared over the last year. The key word in Social Security Trustees Report is the word uncertainty, Arnott said. There are still more questions than answers in terms of what are the long-range impacts of the pandemic and the economic recession. The biggest risks to financing Social Security, according to Arnott, are if we go back to the days of stagnation, high unemployment, and high inflation. Some of you might remember the 70s that killed Social Security's financing. In the 1970s, the U.S. economy found itself struck by a high inflation rate, slowing economic growth, and high unemployment combined with economic shocks like the 1973 oil crisis. The U.S. is currently nowhere near this scenario. While inflation has crept up in 2021, economic growth has remained high and unemployment ended August at 5.2%. Nevertheless, the stakes are still high. The report stated that if there is no meaningful federal action by 2030, 2033, Social Security will shift to pay out 76% of its scheduled benefits. Budget experts like Mark Goldwing, Senior Policy Director for the Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget, recently noted that time is running out to sensibly save Social Security in the form that people will have come to expect. The bottom line is something must be done, and the recommendation every year for the past 5 years have been that the longer we wait, the more difficult the action becomes. Arnon said, so this is another wake-up call for Congress and the administration to make Social Security a front burner issue. Lawmakers have proposed different ideas, from coveting a bipartisan group with the power to make a plan for the federal trust fund to proposing a different bill championed by Democrats that would raise maybe benefits through a payroll tax increase and new taxes on the highest income earners. Neither idea has gained significant traction in Congress yet, but the sooner you deal with it, Arnon stressed, the less pain there will be. We're going to update you with the latest SSDI, SSI, VA Social Security benefits in the next video. In order to watch that video, please click on that subscribe button and click on the bell icon so you will get notified whenever we upload that video for you. And please smash that like button. It really helps our channel, and it helps us to bring more great content just for you and updates. And we'll upload once or twice, 3 times a week, not 5 days a week like some of these channels, because we're out there researching real accurate information. Please, thank you for coming. Thank you for subscribing, and you have a blessed day.